You're listening to the World of Business and Taxes with Mike Lodge, keeping you informed. So let's get started.
And welcome to another podcast of the WBT. This is Michael Lodge, and I'm glad that you joined me this morning. We've had two things happen that has really harmed healthcare. Well, really three things. One, the first thing is that government got involved in our lives in the healthcare industry. Two, the Democrats created ACA under Obamacare, but then just left it. Did no changes to it, did no fixes to it. They just let it ride and let it destroy itself. And now Obamacare has failed several communities in providing healthcare insurance. And then the third part is that the Republicans made 8 years of promises saying that they would repeal and replace Obamacare. And then yesterday and the day before, the Republicans said we can't do anything about it. So now they're calling for just plain repeal. Honestly, the Democrats and the GOP, the Republicans, have botched this up so badly that they should not even be involved, or they should not even touch healthcare, because they do not know what they are doing. If you look at healthcare, it is bombarded by lobbyists from the healthcare industry, from drugs, from the drug manufacturers, from healthcare providers, from hospitals, from medical organizations. It is bombarded by outside lobbyist groups. So you will never ever get a clean healthcare package. Instead, what needs to happen is they need to repeal. First, they need to repeal, get rid of it, because it's a stupid idea, it's a botched idea, and it's not working. So what you have to do then is you have to attack certain areas that need reform. One of them is the lawsuits in healthcare. It is so out of control that doctors are so afraid to even touch a patient without doing 5 different tests just to cover himself legally. So we need tort reform. Tort reform is needed very, very badly. Attack that and you will solve a lot of issues in the cost and the high costs of healthcare. Everything that healthcare produces, a new product, a new service, a new technology, has to be so expensive because lawsuits can hit it at any given time in the multi-millions of dollars. So they have to raise their costs to cover the risk of lawsuits. Tort reform is needed very badly. And then drugs. The cost of drugs needs to be looked at and talked about. Why does the cost of drugs cost more here in the United States and the same drug costs less in Canada or less in Brazil or less in some other country? Why are Americans paying for the research and development of these drugs and all the other countries get off scot-free? So we need to look at how we're producing drugs and the cost of drugs to the American people. I mean, can you imagine paying $1,000 for medication and pills that you need to keep your life sustained? So we have a problem here, and that is, and I think that more Americans should yell out, repeal Obamacare because it's botched up. The Democrats don't want to fix it. Not one single Democrat has come forward with a plan to fix Obamacare. Not one single Democrat has come forward to say, okay, this is what we need to do to make Obamacare work or make ACA work. Instead, they sit over on the corner and they point fingers and they say what a disastrous job that the Republicans are doing, but they will not offer any plan, any wisdom, nothing to make sure that Obamacare is fixed. And it will never be fixed because we've got too many people touching the pot. So it's time that the Republicans, since they are in charge, that they are in power, needs to repeal Obamacare. Don't attach anything to it. Just take a bill that says, I am going to repeal, and repeal it. Get it out of there. And then start attacking the issues that need to be attacked, and that is tort. If you attack tort law, you will change a lot of different things, and the costs will be reduced in healthcare. So we have a problem again, Americans, this morning. And usually I do Political Tuesdays. Now I've had to come back on Political Wednesday to talk about healthcare and just not reforming it, but to repeal it. It needs to be gone. It's a botched up system that no one wants to fix. And they don't know how to fix it because you've got attorneys as congressional people. You've got other people who have never touched healthcare in their lives. You may have 3 people who have been doctors, but they don't know the intricacies of how healthcare works. They know how to take care of their patients, and they know how to bill. I'm telling you, they know how to bill very well. But they don't know all the other parts that affect the healthcare industry and then the service of that patient and the quality of healthcare to that patient. Government should not be touching healthcare. Government does not know what they're doing. If you look at the Veterans Administration, it has taken years and years and years and years to finally be able to fire a bad employee. And Trump came along, and now they have the ability to fire employees that are not doing their job. And Veterans Administration is still encumbered by too many bureaucracies that hurt the patient's quality health care. And we all know that. Every American has heard it. Every American understands it. But still, people push that the government should take care of our individual health care when they have no idea what they're doing. Let the healthcare professionals take charge of this. We can have some government controls, but not too much, because we've already have so many government regulations upon us that we can't even turn around sometimes without being smacked with another government regulation. That's why I like JCO. JCO, the Joint Commission on Healthcare, which accreditates most of the hospitals, most of the staffing agencies out there that provide healthcare employees, some skilled nursing facilities, labs. The Joint Commission is really good about setting a standard for healthcare. And that's the direction that we really should go, is that we have an independent body that overlooks healthcare, not government, because government just wants to create regulation upon regulation. We need a better way to do this, but government doesn't know how to do it. They are broke when it comes to creativity on creating better healthcare. They are so indulged in their political power bases that they don't know how to do anything with healthcare. So it's time to repeal. And I call upon Congress and I call upon the United States Senate, put a bill together to repeal this. No add-ins, no attachments, just a clear repeal, and let's get it done. Because Americans should not be hurt anymore by a failed healthcare system known as ACA. It's failed Americans and it's failed the United States as a leader in healthcare. Repeal it. And don't replace it with anything, but repeal it, and let's attack some of the issues in healthcare that are a problem. And that's my Political Wednesday today. If you have any questions, just write to me at mlodge@lodge-co.com. If you want to hear all of our podcasts, you can go to iHeartRadio, or you can go to our website, which is www.wbtpod.com. This has been brought to you by Lodging Company, a business advisory and tax firm helping small businesses around the United States. You can call us at 877-778-1770 or visit our website at www.lodge-co.com. Have a great day. Repeal it.
Thank you for listening. Join us again tomorrow.
Stay informed with the world of business and taxes with Mike Lodge.
Have a great day.